I want to talk about the Academy of Sciences, and I was really impressed that this is probably the only academy in the world which not only focuses on physics and mathematics and natural sciences, but it also simultaneously works on social and cultural relations amongst nations. And there's a lot of research that goes into it, whether it is culture or linguistics or all related issues. So I think that the next compliment goes to the Muslim Institute because Sahibzada Ahmed Ali Sahab has created this interface between the two institutions, and it's a very good subject for conversation. We already have cultural linkages between Uzbekistan and Pakistan. The question is, how can we scale them up? How can we promote them further because of the affinities that we have between our two nations, historical affinities and contemporary affinities. I recall a meeting of our president some time ago with the President Islam Karimov. And during the conversation, he said that the economic infrastructure of the entire region, Central Asia, and Persia or Iran or Pakistan or even the Gulf region, this would be different if we spoke the same language. And that's why he was emphasizing that students here in Pakistan should learn Uzbek language, and the students in Uzbekistan should read and study Urdu language. The logic behind it was, and he said that, well, as far as we are concerned, all these nations are concerned, Persian is the lingua franca that connects us all, and we can understand each other. There are phrasal verbs, or you have lots of vocabulary and lexicon that we borrow from Persian. So I think that both these institutions, the Muslim Institute and the Academy of Sciences, deserve our gratitude and our congratulations. At the same time, I want to pay a special tribute to the Muslim Institute. You arrange these activities, you're bringing nations together from Central Asia to Pakistan. What I want to say is that the people of Uzbekistan are beautiful. I mean, men are handsome and women are beautiful. They are tall, robust, good health. They have an excellent landscape, natural landscape I'm talking about. And they've been fertile over the centuries. I mean, they have, we owe so much to them. By we, I don't mean Pakistan. The entire humanity owes so much to Pakistan, whether it was Al-Biruni, Al-Khwarizmi, Ibn Sina, Al-Farabi, and they have given so much to humanity, to Europe, to transcontinental landscapes. They've given so much. But one thing that Sahibzada Sahib has introduced is intercultural relations, interreligious dialogue, an alliance amongst civilizations, and also consolidating Muslims' own identity. Because both Uzbekistan and Pakistan have passed through periods of colonialism, which have taken away from us our real identity. We're still fractured, as a matter of fact. We're still fractured as nations. And it's easier to travel from here to the United Kingdom than to Uzbekistan, because you have to go via a particular country, a transit route. But if an initiative has been taken in the recent past, that if we have Tarmiz, Mazar Sharif, Kabul, and Peshawar railway, otherwise the land journey would take 35 days. But if we construct this, and we are about to construct it, this is on the anvil, the distance, the traveling distance would be reduced to 3 to 5 days. Isn't it revolutionary? And we would be connected very closely. It's always good to know each other. I mean, you traveled all the way from Uzbekistan and you're meeting people and you're seeing the real Pakistan and you're connecting with them. We're good people, hospitable people. And we have imbibed your rich civilization. We have developed it further. I mean, we also have an ancient civilization, the Indus civilization. We have this connective tissue of Islam, which constitutes what we call Ummat-e Muslima, or the Muslim Ummah. So, but I think it's better to know each other. At the same time, it is good to have economic ties. And I saw at the trade figure while sitting here, and it is a measly $2 billion. And we can increase it. I mean, given our complementarities, given our cultural identities. I think that Dr. Jaswal had mentioned it. And let me tell you that there's a huge potential. You have fabulous ambassadors. One of your ambassadors, until last year, in fact, ambassador, I was in Washington, D.C. I was ambassador there. I used to meet your ambassador who served here in Pakistan for 5 years. And he's a devotee, an admirer of Pakistan, and he's been promoting relations between Pakistan and Uzbekistan. A wonderful person. I hope you do not have any professional rivalry with him, right? So, because I've praised him and I've used superlatives for him. But if you are on good terms with him, do communicate that former ambassador of Pakistan to the United States praised him in a public event. Now, we also, it was mentioned by Dr. Jaswal that we are members of the SCO. Now, Shanghai Cooperation Organization has become a very, very important international organization, and it has a very well-defined cultural component that when we want to unite these nations, we must have cultural connectivity in addition to economic connectivity, in addition to going after terrorists or transnational crime. And we have another body. This is called Economic Cooperation Organization. This is 10-member Economic Cooperation Organization. We are indirectly both members of the Belt and Road Initiative, which is helmed by China. My last thought that I want to share with you is that Sufism is a very good vehicle for calming people down, to make them reflect, and to connect for the higher ideals of humanity. And through very, very deep meditation and counseling, we can become better nations. The geopolitical situation is very challenging. Muslims have been marginalized wherever they go. They're discriminated against. Islamophobia is rampant. But I think time has come that Muslims should not be ashamed of their identity, that they should stand on their 2 feet, and they should also define the international law and international system. We have been on the defensive, because we thought that we have to learn from Brussels and Washington and London and other capitals of the world, but the system is broken. And I would demonstrate that in 2 instances, it has not just proved to be inadequate, it has proved to be dysfunctional. It is not operative at all. Palestine and Gaza and the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Let's get together and transform the world order. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.